Hello everybody, Mental Fox here. Welcome back to Fallout 76. We're just outside of the Rose Room, as you can see. We're going to head back in here, and we're going to see if we can't ask Evelyn to return downstairs to tend to her daughter. Daughter's not doing so well. I suspect she's on that devil's blood. Oh, Evelyn, you need to go downstairs so that you can help out your daughter. That's what you need to do. The quest we're doing is called Opportunity Knocking. Abby Russo is suffering withdrawal from a potent designer drug called Devil's Blood. Her brother Vin wants to help, but her mother Evelyn got upset and stormed away. I need to convince Evelyn to put the family drama on hold for Abby's sake. It's so very important that we, a stranger, do this.
Opening night is a failure.
Oh no.
I offer drinks, games, music, more excitement and luxury than this dreary mountain range has ever seen, and what do I get? An audience full of hitmen, a strung-out daughter, and an unappreciative son! Just ridiculous! Nothing makes sense anymore!
Nothing makes sense anymore. What's wrong with you? Your children need you right now. Yeah, this seems like a mess. I'd be frustrated too. Or Vin wants you to come downstairs and help Abby. Sure, it seems, let's try to, I don't know, calm her down a little bit. This seems like a mess. I'd be frustrated too.
Welcome to my life. Nothing has gone right since the bombs, and that's a damn long time to make the show go on.
Oh, okay. Listen, your children need you.
Need me? The last time they needed me was when they were in diapers. Those unruly children learned the gift of language and have used it to complain ever since.
Okay, well, regardless, Vin wants you to come downstairs and help Abby.
Of course he does. And I'd like one thing in the last 20 years of my life to count as a success. Is that so much to ask for? Fine. I'll come downstairs and help. The extra moment of peace isn't worth delaying the inevitable. But it's not like I'll be able to do anything anyway.
Let's see. Well, let's change the subject completely, I guess. Were those hitmen after you?
And just what are you implying? You don't know anything about me. I did what was necessary to survive in a cutthroat industry full of insane people. If they'd come after me for that, let them.
Okay. What can you tell me about Atlanic City?
Once a paradise, now a madhouse. Everyone lost their sanity after the bombs. The showmen are the worst of all. Avoid them at all costs.
I'll remember that. Who are the showmen anyway?
They're masochists who get off on risking their own lives in front of others. Once upon a time, people could appreciate simple talent. Now, everyone's so depressed about the end of the world that the only way they can feel something is by pumping their adrenaline up to 11. The showmen make a living by capitalizing on that desire.
I see. Well, listen, shouldn't you be more concerned about your daughter right now?
You think I'm not concerned?
Or did I screw up?
Let me ask you something. What do you do to de-stress? Read a comic? Listen to the radio? It's the apocalypse. Maybe you go out and blow some heads off. Whatever it is, it's a distraction. A tool to stay sane under pressure. So don't you dare judge me for keeping my head above water. Much better to complain than to have an emotional breakdown.
Isn't that kind of what you're doing right now? All right, whatever, lady. I'll see you downstairs.
Do me one favor first. Go upstairs and let my husband Antonio know what's happening. He may not understand, but he should at least be told.
Fine. Well, now we need to inform Antonio of the situation. How do we get involved in these situations that are none of our business? I convinced Evelyn to put the family drama on hold for Abby's sake. She wants me to let her husband Antonio know what's happening as well. Well, let's go up and talk to old Antonio. Hey there, Antonio. I got something I need to tell you.
You happen to have the time? Well, pleasure to meet you. Welcome to the Russo's Haven. How do you like the festivities?
Festivities. Actually, never mind. Or your daughter is addicted to something called devil's blood. Let's tell him.
Blood of the devil? No, that doesn't sound like something anybody should be drinking.
Yeah, that's true. Are you okay?
Me? Oh, I'm right as rain. Oh, how are you doing this fine evening? Enjoying the festivities?
Yeah. What can you tell me about your daughter, Abby?
My daughter? Oh, you know, I still remember catching little Abby with a pack of candy pilfered from the convenience store. So clever. Yeah. And so stubborn. I never thought that she would, were we talking about somebody?
I'm fortunate enough that I don't have any firsthand experience with dementia. My grandma on my dad's side had it in the later years of her life, but I had moved away from home by then, so I didn't experience it firsthand. So I have no idea whether that was an accurate portrayal of dementia or not, or even if that's what this character has. But scary stuff. Let's ask him this and just see what he says. Were those hitmen after you?
Hitmen? What hitmen? Have you been watching too much television?
Well, I'm going to go now. Bye, Antonio.
Going already? But you just said hello.
Yeah. All right, now we're going to reconvene with Vin.
I must have left something. Or did I screw up?
I informed Antonio that his daughter is suffering withdrawal from a potent designer drug called devil's blood and needs help. However, he is having memory issues and doesn't seem to understand too well. I'd better reconvene with Vin and see what we can do. Now, let's go reconvene. All right.
So cold.
Vin, what do you think we should do, man?
Something. Where did I screw up?
You're back. Thanks for that. Look, I've done some thinking. Devil's blood is highly addictive, and withdrawal is dangerous. It could even be fatal. We're hundreds of miles away from anyone who knows what to do about this. Doctors here are only going to know about regular cows.
A doctor's not good enough anyway. We need the blood.
Maybe we could ask a doctor at the refuge, fight addiction with more of the substance. Is that really a good idea? And the only place to get devil's blood is Atlantic City. Maybe we could ask a doctor about it?
Like I said, they may have heard about devil's blood, but they're not going to have a supply. Or a cure. But that vertibird... Say, you don't happen to be on good terms with the refuge, do you?
Yeah, we're on good terms.
Get away.
That's a boon we really need right now. I need to ask you something crazy. Because you don't really know us, and really, from what you've seen so far, have no reason to trust us. But my sister is in trouble, so I'm going to ask. Could you fly to Atlantic City and bring back a dose of devil's blood?
You make the second part of that sound like a simple ask.
I did say it was crazy. But please, and I really mean it, it'd be a bad idea for any of us to go back there right now.
What
If
was
newcomers like us could even negotiate a flight in the first place.
Okay. Why would it be a bad idea for you to go there?
Remember the firefight earlier? Whoever sent those people still has it out for us.
Who are you? Get away. For one of us, in any case.
Undetermined. We could fight about it all day.
How does one go about acquiring devil's blood? Says the person who has devil's blood in his pocket. At least I think we do.
It's an exclusive chem. Typically only accessible to high society, and to the people that source it. The mob.
Did I screw
You'll
up?
have to find one of them. See what you can negotiate.
All right, you've got it. I'll get that devil's blood and save your sister.
You're not joking, right? Oh, you can pull this off. Abby needs you to. Please, just let us know as soon as possible if anything goes wrong. I'll do whatever I can for her in the meantime.
Whoa, we got a nocturnal cryolator. Yay.
Nice to see a different
Another heavy thing to carry around. Well, we completed opportunity knocking. It's funny the way she's backing away from me, like, okay, back away.
What is
All the world's a stage.
people drink around here?
Must have left something.
I won't be caught dead.
Where did I
sipping
screw
that
up?
radioactive
Acquire a taste of Atlantic City's high life and learn its consequences. Okay, so now we're being directed to Atlantic City. Even though I'm pretty sure we already have some devil blood in our pocket. All the world's a stage. Vin Russo asked me to travel to Atlantic City and acquire a dose of devil's blood. This could save his sister Abby from potentially fatal withdrawal symptoms. I should see if I can catch a vertibird flight from the Whitespring Refuge. So this is what I wished I would have done in the first place. I don't know how I missed this on the wiki.
Must have left something.
I've been checking the wiki for each of these updates. Somehow I missed this one. I don't know how. I just flew off to frickin' Atlantic City on my own and probably screwed everything else. Screwed everything else? Screwed everything up.
Any songwriters around here? I may be
Well, let's see if we could talk to these people again. Abby, can we talk to you?
Who are you? Get away.
Okay. Vin?
Tell me you have the dose.
I guess I don't have it. What do you need me to do again?
Devil's blood withdrawals are dangerous. In the worst cases, they can even be fatal. In the short term, we have to get Abby a dose to tide her over. I don't know how long she's going to last otherwise. So please, fly to Atlantic City and see if you can get a dose. The Lombardi family controls the flow of blood, so you'll need to source it from them.
Oh, well, I don't have it yet.
If you're still going to do this, please take it seriously. Or let us know so we can figure something else out. I mean it.
Fair. These dead bodies around here. I feel so bad. I feel so bad about the tuba player. She was awesome. There she was playing the hell out of that tuba. Let's see. Evelyn, anything you want to say to me before I go do this for you and your family?
Hoagie right about now.
Evelyn wants a hoagie.
Everyone's got a guilty pleasure.
What was that?
Well, isn't this a tricky situation?
Isn't it, though?
Do enjoy Atlantic City. I promise you it's far less of a drag than this place. Appalachia, mind you. My rose room is destined to be the most enchanting place on this side of the mountain range.
Yeah, if you say so, lady.
Split ends and no hope of a salon.
All right, just for completeness' sake. Antonio?
It's so cold.
Hello, how are you? I haven't seen you in so long. See, it was, oh, hello. So good to see you again.
Oh, wow. Something is off about you. I'd like to talk to you about your family. You seem a little lost. Well, I don't want to say that. Jeez, it's mean. Can we talk about your family?
Sure. Lay it on me, sport.
Well, are you not concerned at all about Abby?
Abby? Why? Something wrong with her? That little dyke always tends to get into trouble. But you know, kids, right? When you're still growing and there's all those hormones, it makes you a bit rebellious.
something.
I'm sure it's just a
Did I screw
phase.
up?
Vin seems a bit different compared to the rest of you.
Vincenzo has always been such an ambitious kid. A heart of gold, that one. When he grows up, I'm sure he'll be an excellent made man. He takes after his father completely, you know?
What can you tell me about Evelyn?
Evelyn? Oh, my wife. is the most beautiful creature you could ever lay your eyes on. Isn't she? I still remember the day she and I met. She was some kind of performer, an acrobat, maybe. But I saw her on stage, and it was like the world stopped turning, and all the lights faded to gray. Nothing else mattered. I brought her flowers, I think. Her favorite ones. But I can't remember what they was called.
Ooh, were they roses, perhaps?
Roses! Yeah! Now that you mention it, I think that they were. How did you know that? Are you trying to charm my wife?
Anxiously chuckles. Do you have no awareness whatsoever of what's going on with your daughter? Well, I'm pretty sure he doesn't.
Awareness of what exactly? Look, I don't know what she said to you, but I'm sorry if she's acting out. I'd ground her, but she's got a fiery spirit. She'd probably just disobey me anyway.
She probably would. I guess that's all the questions I had.
Questions? I didn't realize we was... Well, I hope I was able to give you some good answers.
You seem a little lost there, Vinny. Or, I'm the one who's lost. Antonio.
Lost? Oh, no. How could I get lost in my own home? In Atlantic City?
Yeah. Alright, we're not going to say that. That just seems mean. See you later, Antonio.
Let me know when later comes.
Well, to the Whitespring Refuge we go. Speak with Orlando. See if we can get him to let us use the vertibird. Let's see here. Let's bring up the map. It's down here in this direction, I think. Wait a minute, where am I going? I think I'd know this map by now. There it is there. Yeah, man. Doesn't cost anything to fast travel there, so why not? Let's just magically pop on over.
Someone in this hotel ain't what they appears to be.
Huh?
I need proof, god damn it.
Oh. Hold on, we need to drop everything and speak with this paranoid refugee.
Fresh face to snap a photo. Somebody's gonna see it coming.
They've really gotten set up.
Oh my god, he literally has a tinfoil hat on. Oh, this should be good. Dude, what's going on, man?
And go myself. Too risky. Got eyes on me already. Sure of it. Someone in this hotel ain't what they appears to be. Hey, stranger. Over here. Act casual. Like we don't know each other.
We don't know each other. Okay, I'll bite what's up or I'm out of here.
Nice to see people.
I mean, we don't know each other, really.
Perfect. You're a natural. Listen. We got a problem here at the hotel. Big problem. Only everyone else is too naive or clueless to read the signs. We've been hoodwinked, infiltrated, got an impostor among us. It looks like us, it talks like us, but it ain't us.
Suppose a nice refuge like this has more hungry mouths.
I think some bin is missing its loony. What the hell are you talking about? What do you mean, or I knew it? What do you mean, man?
Exactly what I said. We've got an impostor here at the Whitespring Hotel. Look, I'll cut to the chase. Someone in this hotel ain't what they appear to be, and it's up to us to stop them.
All these supplies. We could really do some.
Well, okay. I understand. What do you need me to do?
Okay, listen up. I've got my suspicions about who it is, but I can't go to the higher-ups without proof. That's why I need your help. You gotta sneak up on him and snap a photo.
But first I have some questions.
Thought you might. Fire away.
Well, let's see here. What's with the hat?
This? It insulates my brainwaves. Stops the psychics from stealing my thoughts.
Fair enough. Why can't you do this photo taking yourself?
Too risky. Got eyes on me. Their god will be up if they see me approaching, so it's gotta be you.
Who do you think is behind this?
Exactly. Ask yourself, who is cunning enough to devise such a devious scheme?
Oh, aliens, artificial intelligence, the government, paranoid schizophrenics, or let's get back to my other questions. It's got to be the government, right?
Sure. You really expect me to believe they weren't ready for the bombs? Probably just a bunch of brains and jaws now controlling the world from a secret underground bunker.
Do you think maybe it was artificial intelligence?
Possible. Maybe someone finally built a robot that can pass for a human. Maybe the robot uprising is at hand.
I mean, it could be aliens.
Maybe. Been hearing lots of reports that people are seeing strange lights in the skies lately.
Or maybe it could just be paranoid schizophrenics.
No. Get real. No way a bunch of wackos could be organized enough to pull off something like this.
You make a good point. Let's get back to my other questions.
Sure thing. Bottom line, it could be anyone and everyone. That's why we must always remain vigilant.
So, what does this imposter want?
Who knows? Maybe it's here to spy on us? Or abduct us for some kind of twisted science experiment? Or maybe it's just hungry and waiting for me to go to sleep.
All right. Hey, I'm just checking in with everybody. Have you been taking your medication?
What the hell is that supposed to mean? The only thing I need to take are photos of imposters.
All right. I guess that's everything I need to know, except for who I'm supposed to take a picture of.
Then let's get to it before it's too late. The suspect is wearing an old hazmat suit. You'll find them loitering around the hotel. Remember, don't try to talk to them. Too risky. Just snap the photo and report back to me. The cuckoo egg is cracked. Password. I'll need to confirm it's really you when you get back, so remember it.
Okay. Should I be wearing a tinfoil hat too?
If you got one, wear it. But you can't have mine. I know too much. Gotta keep my secrets safe.
All right. I'll be back soon.
Get that photo. The fate of the Whitespring Hotel, maybe even the entire human race, depends on it.
Okay. Take a photo of the suspicious refugee. Jeez, do I still have the camera? I do. Pro Snap Deluxe camera. There we go. What if we talk to him again?
Back already?
I forgot the mission.
Are you serious? Did they wipe your mind or something? Find the suspect and take their photo.
Oh, okay.
Don't come back without that picture.
All right. Hey, look, I'm back.
Back already?
Yeah. The mission is underway.
Trust no one.
Okay. Take a photo of the suspicious refugee. Let's go in here, and we're going to turn this one off for the time being.
It's nice to see
There's the camera. Take pictures like this. Okay. Gotta refresh my memory.
Even filled with people trying to help others. Feels like I've died and gone to heaven. Or hell, if you look out the window.
Got some spare supplies burning a hole in your pocket? Why not help us help others?
I wonder how close I have to get. Suspicious refugee. Is this close enough? Bring photo.
You see?
Take a picture, it'll last long. Oh, wait, never mind.
All right. Bring photo to paranoid refugee. All right, let's do that. That don't think miscellaneous quests have extra text. Yeah, they don't. Boy, this carpet. Whew.
Just trying to get through another day.
Donations.
Drop
off your
Oh, that was weird. Oh, look at this. What's going on here? Look at that.
Sitting around here all
Can't
day.
help themselves.
Oh, my. All right, I better quit looking at that or I'll crash my computer.
I can't wait until dinner.
Hey, buddy. Isn't it weird that this paranoid refugee is standing right in front of that? Hey, man.
Stop right there. What's the password?
Oh my gosh, what's the password? I'm cuckoo for eggs. The cuckoo egg is cracked. You've got to crack eggs to make omelets. Who cares? I got the photo. The cuckoo egg is cracked.
It's really you. You got the photo? Let me see. Mm-hmm. I see. This is it. Look at those shifty eyes. Definitely up to something. Finally, honest to God proof. Orlando will have to believe me now. You did good out there. Nice to work with someone I can trust. Take this. Don't contact me. If I need you again, I'll be in touch.
Okay. Alrighty. A new quest is available? Well, that's what it said.
On these refugees.
Ooh.
It must be a real hellhole.
Miscellaneous.
These refugees wouldn't last one day in Crater.
Well, I don't see anything new here. Yeah, I don't know what that miscellaneous was there. Maybe it was a mistake.
Before running off.
Well, that was
It's a shame.
that was interesting. That was interesting.
Here.
But let's go speak with Orlando about borrowing the vertibird.
Refuge and give comfort to your
These
fellow
robots
person.
sure make my job easier.
Not that we need his permission. How's my inventory looking? Not
You
great.
might not need it, but I guarantee somebody else does.
Scrap and store. Yeah. Freed up a teeny tiny bit of stuff. I keep getting these things. Am
Help others.
I supposed to scrap these? Do I just simply store them? Yeah, let's do that. There we go.
Already here. You might as well invest in the future.
And then I'm going to put this cryolator in here because I'll never use it.
I can think of a higher honor.
And these plans.
Donations. Drop off your donations over here.
I don't really care about that stuff. See, look, Devil's Blood Vial. Oh, maybe it's empty. Maybe that's just the vial. I don't know.
Help
I don't have any armor I want to drop off. No, I don't.
up the refuge and give comfort to your fellow person.
I don't remember if there is an armor workbench around here. You'd think there would be.
You might not
I'd like to find one because you can see down in the lower right-hand corner that
I'm extremely
my armor is in bad shape, and I'm worried about it.
I like to see the world beyond Appalachia.
Really like to fix it before we head off to Atlantic City. Hate for it to break entirely. I mean, it's not. Is it completely broken? Is that what that symbol means? I think it might already be broken. No, it's just almost broken here.
You'd think with all that tinkering Skippy does that he'd come up with something more medicinal.
Oh, that's neat. Hey, what's up?
Let me guess. You're working for that tin head?
Tin Head. I have no idea what you're talking about. How did you know? You're not an alien or something, are you? How'd you know?
Seems like every other day Tin Head's got somebody new trying to sneak my photo. You start noticing strangers lurking around. Or maybe I'm just getting paranoid. Look, I don't know why old Tin Head has got it out for me. I've tried being friendly, I've tried ignoring them, but they just won't give up. Go ahead, snap my photo. I really don't care. And, say hi to Tin Head for me.
Okay. Nice talking to you, suspicious refugee.
As I've said, Mrs.
What the-
Russo, the facilities are available to responders and refugees.
I am responding to a need to save an addict from the terrifying consequences of indulgence. I suppose your charity doesn't extend to dirty junkies. Is that it?
As it stands, I have no way to verify your story. Had you a prior relationship with us, or the victim was present for our medical staff to...
Prior relationship? So this is a refuge ruled by nepotism, is it?
It was turn and look at me. Evelyn.
Finally, you've arrived. I was resigned to having to convince this lunatic that my daughter is dying all by myself.
Do you know this woman?
Unfortunately, she wasn't supposed to come here, though, or yes, she recently moved to the area and needs our help. Well, she needs our help, all right?
Ah, wonderful.
I believe an apology is in order.
Apologies are ordered to those who deserve them. Nonetheless, it behooves the refuge to help those in need. Perhaps you could provide more coherent details regarding this woman's conundrum?
Her daughter, Abby, is suffering withdrawals. She needs a dose of a chem called Devil's Blood. Well, it all started with an attempted hit on Evelyn's nightclub, or long story short, we need a ride to Atlantic City. Well, we need to get some Devil's Blood.
We've heard the name. The stories place it as something rather more dangerous than your average chem.
The high is legendary, reserved for the upper crust of idiots who live in America's playground and still manage to get bored.
It is your daughter we're talking about helping, right?
Oh, give Abigail a break. The move has been stressful for her.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. Well, it all started with an attempted hit on Evelyn's nightclub.
Oh, don't tell people that. You'll scare away the customers.
A nightclub? Here? In the rural mountains of West Virginia?
From what I've seen, you hippies could really use the excitement.
Hippies, huh?
I don't even know where to begin with correcting you.
All right. Well, I guess, long story short, we need a ride to Atlantic City.
In that case, you will be happy to hear that the leaders of Atlantic City are sponsoring travel for visitors. You might speak to Mr. Jeremiah Hopkins about it, if you haven't already. He has a booth out in the common area, beside the stage. So long as you're willing to provide assistance to the locals during your travels, you may fly to Atlantic City whenever you'd like.
Incredible. Was that so difficult?
You're graciously welcome for the flight, Mrs. Russo. Now I'm afraid I have other duties to attend to. Lennox shall be happy to board you once your preparations are complete. Excuse me.
All right. Spoke with Orlando.
How you were able to deal with that person. I mean, where are they from? The 17th century?
You have a pretty strange way of speaking yourself. You don't have to be so rude. Why are you here? I was planning to head to Atlantic City alone, or I'm going to head out. I mean, frankly, you don't have to be so rude.
Of course I didn't have to. We're all free people, aren't we? I take it upon myself to answer a pain in the ass with a full-body Charlie horse. At a minimum. Do you not stick up for yourself?
Oh, my. All right. Why are you here? I was planning to head to Atlantic City alone.
Oh, you were you? And what was I supposed to do? Just leave my daughter's fate in the hands of some stranger hundreds of miles away? For all I know, you might throw back the blood at your first opportunity. Then you'll find yourself splayed out naked on the boardwalk 2 days later, choking on your own vomit. I suppose the showman would dispose of you before letting you bare your cheeks on their turf. And then where would that leave me? And Abigail?
I like how this guy's just totally eavesdropping. You know what? I'm just going to say it. You have a pretty strange way of speaking yourself, lady.
Oh, please. I'm a performer. I learned from real life stage experience. Not from sitting at home reading Shakespeare over and over like that Orlando character must have. It's embarrassing to listen to.
All right. I guess I'm gonna head out.
Wonderful. I'll be having a drink at the bar until our departure. I'll need it to get me through that dreadful flight.
Excuse me! Sorry to interrupt. I'm going to Atlantic City and it's not safe there. There's a monster. I saw it. People keep going missing. That's why I left.
You're not mouthing off about some Jersey devil, are you? What a load of hogwash. My parents told me that story when I was a child to scare me into submission. Well, it didn't work. And no Jersey devil has snatched me from my bed.
It's real, I swear!
Thanks for the warning, but I'm still going to Atlantic City. I believe you. I saw one too. What's a Jersey devil? Missing persons. I don't remember this. Oh boy, another case. Not another case of missing persons. Or we could use our perception and say Jersey devil, devil's blood, any connection. Well, first of all, what's a Jersey devil?
Long ago, a woman known as Mother Leeds cursed her 13th child. When she gave birth to the child one stormy night in the Pine Barrens, it transformed into a winged devil and flew off into the night. It's been tormenting Jersey residents ever since.
Will be pleased to hear of all the activity here.
Jersey devil, devil's blood? Any connection?
They're siphoning its blood and turning it into a drug. That's why it's so angry now.
Marketing tactics. What would you name a chem that's supposed to be the ultimate temptation? Would you call it innocent angel milk? Siphoning blood. Huh. No sensible business person would put in all that effort, even if the Jersey devil was real.
You make a good case. I guess I'll say this. Oh boy, not another case of missing persons.
Loud tourists, low-tier entertainers, showgoers on their way home from the pier. The devil swoops down from the sky and swallows them whole.
The perfect cover story to disappear anyone inconvenient. That devil almost got me too! Oh, good thing I fled to the mountains!
I believe you. I saw one too.
You did?
Oh, brother. Don't encourage these delusions.
You're lucky to be alive. It had so much evil intent. I still feel its effects. Don't you?
Well, thanks for the warning, but I'm still going to Atlantic City.
At least I warned you. Better for my conscience. Keep your eyes on the skies.
This is so great. Oh my gosh.
You never know what's out there.
You never know.
So peaceful around here, isn't it?
Thanks. Now never mention it again.
Okay.
Thanks. Now never mention it again.
All right. So our quest, All the World's a Stage. Russo asked me to travel to Atlantic City to acquire a dose of Devil's Blood. Orlando has approved my flight to AC. Unfortunately, it turns out Evelyn is coming too. That is pretty unfortunate. Where's my quest marker? That's weird. I don't see a quest marker. Huh. Thought I was supposed to talk to somebody
It's been sunny all week. I love it.
about the vertibird. But maybe since I've already been there, I screwed it up. Oh, there goes Evelyn.
No way I could go up 10,000 feet sober. Flying
You're already
machines are
here.
just
You might as well
floating
invest in the
down
future.
shaps.
For caps.
She's gonna get a drink.
They joined to make a difference.
I think it's this guy. Yeah.
Donations over here.
about your next vacation, I would be delighted to answer any questions you have.
Let's see here. I don't know. Did we already ask him about this stuff?
By all means, ask away.
Let's see here. Any threats I need to worry about?
Threats? No, you're unlikely to encounter any of those. Unless the gorgeous wildlife of the Pine Barrens board in our city becomes unruly. But the mayor's office, that's that completely under control.
Okay, yeah, I don't think we have talked to him about this stuff. Oh, well, if I had more charisma, I could say, help me out, Jeremiah. I'm going to Atlanic City, but not for fun. I need to know what I'm up against. Is there anything else?
No, of course not. Of course, every city's got city going on. It's just, that's what you're talking about. You know, straight drama, big shots talking about who disappeared who stole whose exclusive designer drugs, who's all screwed up until they get under the toe. I'm kidding, of course. That's all radio drama. Good old-fashioned entertainment. Right?
You might not need it. I guarantee somebody else does.
So what's the situation like there?
Do you remember relaxing beach getaways? Exciting outside of the town? Amenities and entertainment to fill your safe and mundane life with inspiration and excitement? Even if you're not old enough to remember those blissful before days, Atlantic City, get a chance to experience them for the first time. Our city is safe, luxurious, and beautiful. But don't believe me. See it for yourself.
Hope you're doing all right, Mama.
I have seen it. The situation is more complicated than what you're selling. That sounds incredible. Or you're saying it's like the war never happened there? That's impossible. Yeah, man, it's impossible.
Nothing's impossible, my friend. After the war, the city government worked hard to keep things running how they should. And they let a bomb ruin a great day.
All right, can you tell me about the different parts of the city?
First off, you can take a relaxing stroll along the boardwalk. Enjoy the street vendors and a delightful sea breeze. Larger attractions take place at Showman's Pier on the far end of the boardwalk. Underneath the pier, you lose yourself in the architectural wonder of an aquarium built beneath the sea. When night falls, Casino Quarter has everything you need to make it an evening to remember. Nightclubs and casinos galore. And further inward, all the magic you don't see happens at the city center. That's where the mayor's office keeps the city running.
Here's my stomach. Can you tell me about the people who live there?
Outside of civilians and visitors such as yourself, there are three groups that keep on the lights and life of Atlantic City. The showmen are entertainers, hosting performances and games of all kinds, primarily from the boardwalk and pier. The Lombardi family, they manage the nightlife in the Casino Quarter. They're an intimate bunch, but don't be intimidated. They're as much a part of Atlantic City's charm as anyone else. And last, but definitely not least, our city government workers manage the day-to-day operations that make life easy for the rest of us.
Okay. Who were the city leaders?
Well, our city is run by the tough and virtuous Mayor Tim. Once a humble farmer, now a city leader. Around Casino Quarter, you hear the name Quintino Lombardi. He's never been that hot-headed.
It was extremely rewarding.
Family for a long time. And finally, there's Mother Charlotte, the creative and daring founder of the Showman. These three work together to provide the city with everything it needs to thrive. Lights, entertainment, and a functioning economy.
You're already here. You might as well invest in the future.
Let's talk about something else.
Oh, and we were just getting to the good part.
I forget why.
Remind me about travel arrangements to Atlantic City.
We are offering free travel to America's playground. Atlantic City, New Jersey. A haven of what? Excitement and opportunity. Fully governed and, I assure you, safe from the dangers of the outside world. In exchange for your all-expenses paid river flight, all we ask is a little assistance paid back to the locals.
If you got some spare supplies burning
What do the locals need assistance with?
It varies from person to person. I don't have all the details, but I know the Lombardi family is looking for assistance with some business matters. If game shows are more your style, the showmen are always looking for fresh faces to star in their entertainment. I'm sure a bright person like you can find just the opportunity you're looking for.
So you're saying I could fly to Atlantic City anytime I want for free?
That's right. As long as the city leadership hears you're helping out, that's all they ask of you. They were mighty jazzed to hear word of an organization from abroad that's all about helping people. You can always use fresh faces in AC, and especially ones with initiative. That's what keeps our city alive.
If you got some spare supplies,
Oh, thanks for the reminder.
Of course.
help us help others.
Oh, that's all I wanted to know.
Glad to help out. You let me know if you have any more questions.
You're already here. You might
All
as well
right. Well, the time has come for me to put an end to this episode. When we come back next time, we will indeed fly back to Atlantic City. Although, like I said, I want to find a armor workbench before we go, so I may see if I could find one of those. Maybe even go back to my camp. Boy, there's a lot of talking in here. Anyway, that'll do it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you had a good time. If you did, why don't you let me know. Let me like or comment. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.
not need it, but I guarantee somebody else